Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with Ink Pulp, and I'm back with my coffee and another art before breakfast. I was going to finish this little mini journal up online, or excuse me, live, but I decided not to because I'm lazy and my camera setup was all set up for a static recording, not a live recording, and I don't feel like switching out all the equipment this morning, so I'm doing it static. So yesterday I made the cover for this little mini journal, and today I want to get the pages in and put in a few decorations. It's not going to have a lot, just a few pages in it. It is a mini journal after all. So I want to make the pages. Yep, this is 5 across. And I want to make them a 1/4 inch inside. I'm trying to think. Maybe 1/8 of an inch inside. Eighth and eighth, so 1/4 inch. So my pages are going to be, here we go doing the math stuff again. See if I can do it without messing it up this time. Let's see, if I do a 1/4 inch, and it's 5 across, so 4 3/4 by about 2 1/4. So by about 2. Okay, 4 3/4 by 2. Let's cut a couple of pages. And I have this really cool paper that I dyed with, I think this was blueberry. It was either blueberry or black beans. And so I want to use this because it kind of matches the little journal. Actually, I think I only need 1 page. I can get what I need out of 1 page. No sense cutting up 2. All right, so these are going to be two inches tall. What did we say? 4 3/4. I think I cut these a little bit crooked. That's okay. So 4 3/4. 4 3/4, and we'll do another one at 2 inches. 2 inches. And 4 3/4. Let's see, is that? So this I cut a little bit too big. Let's go back to doing this at 2 inches because I cut it, I think, 2 1/4. There we go. It's early morning. Let's see, is that enough pages for 1 signature? I think so. And as I thought, when you cut these and when you bend these things, they stick out a little bit more. So I'm going to cut off another 1/4 inch from these. And I'm going to go down to 5 1/2. All right. And then let's just fold these guys And I'm thinking about how I want to put them in there. I may just use an elastic and put them in that way. 1, 2, 3. Almost like a little scrappy notepad, but I'm going to decorate it some, and we'll do that this morning. By the time I decorate, by the time I decorate that, we'll have plenty of bulk. I could take these little pieces and just have some shorter pages. Let's do that. Let's make some shorter pages. And we'll stick those in there. This is kind of a boring journal because it's all the same paper, but we'll decorate them. All right, there we go. Now, this is a little too tall, so let's cut that down. Oops. All right, there we go. Let's put this cutter away. And I have a few pieces that did not cut in the trimmer right at the top, so we'll just cut those off. All right, there we go. There's our little journal. I've got a couple more little pages I can stick in there if I need to. All right, let's think about decorating. I have, and I'm just going to pull stuff from around me. I have this little applique. I have this little applique left over from my wedding dress harvest. So I think I'm going to put it on there, on that front page, with maybe a little bit of lace underneath, just some little flat lace. And there we go. That is going to be page number 1. It's going to be a little bit blingy, which is not necessarily my style, but it works. And as all of my journals are, this one is going to be eclectic. So let's put a little bit of glue, spread it out really thin because I don't want it coming through. Put a little in the middle and a little bit down here at the bottom. Let's pick up the extra there. Well, I always have a little frog in my throat in the morning. I don't know what that's about, but that's how you can tell I'm really doing this first thing in the morning. My voice is kind of gravelly, and I have a frog in my throat. So there we go. Just a little white applique, something I had laying on my desk. Now, I do want to get out the stamps again. And work some, oh, you know what I have? I have these little corners that I cut off, and I think I'll use them at some point as corners for some of the pages here. Yeah, that one didn't cut really well. Okay, let's see. So we've got this, and I think and I'm obsessed with getting it straight. I think what I may do, hang on, let me grab my little elastic bands. Where did I put them? And let's go ahead and put this on so that I can see how things are progressing here. Let's put this in the journal, and then if I need to pull a page out to work on it, I can certainly do that. There we go. A little journal. Gonna have to put some kind of a closure on it because it's a little chunky monkey with that, you know, and I could just take out a couple of these pages right in the middle, and I may do that, and then those little short ones that I added, and then I can always put them back if I need to. I found after I made that journal for my 600 subby giveaway, I found that I really enjoyed doing this with the, so I've got 3 and 3. That may be enough. 6 pages. We'll see. I found that I really enjoyed working like this. And maybe I'll put these here. I like that idea, because there's a short page in front of it and they'll kind of poke through. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time thinking about this. I'm just going to throw some stuff down and decorate quickly so that y'all can see how you don't have to spend a whole bunch of time on this. There we go. And see, when you open it up, you kind of see that, you know, from the other page. So that's kind of cute. All right, the other thing I have that I thought I might do on one of the pages is stick a little belly band on. And I'm using up the rest of this paper that I had. I'm going to do this one. I want to do it up and down. You know, I might want to do it up and down, and I have a reason for that. Let's put that there. And then I'm going to get out my little, I've got a box of really little ephemera, if I can find it. What did I do with that stuff? Well, there it is. Here's my really, really little ephemera. Let's see if I have something that will... That's even too big. Let's see. I know I've got some tiny stuff in here. There. We'll let that dry a little bit more before I stick it in there. But I've got this is just a little writing spot. See if I have anything else in here that is that tiny. I don't think so. I think everything's a little bit bigger than that. Oh, wait a minute. That sticks out way too far. All right, well, we're going to plan on using that little bird in there as soon as this dries pretty good. There we go. There's that little bird, and I may end up sewing these in at the end if they don't stay. Of course, it is just a little fun notebook. Okay, there's that. So we have page 1. Let's look at page 2 and see. I may just try to use all of this blue paper as the theme for the journal, and I'm just gonna cut, hopefully I cut it halfway straight. I'm gonna put this across here and make a little pocket out of it. Now what I am gonna do is get out that blue distress ink that I was using and the faded jeans, and I'm going to just ink around this little guy. And then we'll glue on 3 sides, very little on the bottom. It's not a big pocket. And we'll put this little pocket over here. And I do believe I have some even tinier ephemera. Oh, I hit the camera. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was getting out this shoebox where I know I have some really, really tiny things in here. I just have to find them. This was my 100-day project. These were all the tags I made a couple years ago. Look at that one. Isn't that cute? Here we go. There's some. I thought I might have one more set of really little guys. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not. But I do have these little tiny guys that I made. And they may be a little too short for the page. No. Let's just put, not that one. Let's put the rose in there. There we go. And what I might want in that same blue color is a little bit of stamping. Now, since I have that on the back side, it's going to be challenging, but we'll see. Oh, there we go. There we go. And we've got a little bit of stamping. Let's put another little something down at the bottom here. There we go. And then just look at that in there. Isn't that cute? Okay, this page we might leave as a little writing page. And in that case, I am going to, as I was doing in my other journal, and one of my favorite things to do now is, this little drawer keeps getting stuck. I've got a little drawer on the front of my desk here, and it keeps getting stuck. Let's see. Let's put... not that. How about if we use this little stamp as the sort of consistent stamp throughout? We'll put one up there. There we go. So we've got three little stamps, and that's a little writing page. I'll go around and ink the edges later. Okay, on the next side, let's see. Oh, I wanted to get out those stamps again and maybe use some of those inside the journal. I've got this little bunny. Oh, and I've also got... Oh, what did I do with it? I've got a whole new box of Tim Holtz little stuff. And I thought maybe I could find, excuse me, I thought maybe I could find some little, like, tickets or a token of love. That's cute. Trying to get down here to the little stuff. These mini journals, I didn't think about them needing such little ephemera. That one's a little too big. I could cut it down though. Let's see. It's too big. Here we go. Here's some little stuff. So let's use this little bunny as a tuck spot. We'll put him on, extra glue. We'll put him on up here in the corner. And then just tuck this little ticket in. How's that? Maybe I have something a little bit bigger. There's a little label I can use. There's something little. Maybe I could put this red one in there. There we go. That's cool. Very colorful. Lots of colors on it. Let's do that. And then, let's see what else we have. A bunch of little stuff down here. You know what? I might use that red somewhere else. Nope, he sticks over. I do like the red in there, though. I like I like the pop of color. Okay, there's that one. So there's a writing page. Let's see, what are we going to do on this page? That's one of those short pages. We could put this down as a pocket. And again, I'm not doing anything, excuse me, I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just putting some basic things Let's put a little thumb notch in here. Let's see if I can open up this. I don't like using that Fabri-Tac on little tiny things because it seeps all over the place. So let's see if we can get this to come out. Yep, there it goes. We'll use some tacky glue. I don't know why, but I talk so soft in the mornings. That'll be a pretty one for right in the middle. There we go. And then what shall we put in the pocket? How about that? And maybe a couple of little stamps. There we go. There's that page. And this little page, that's a tuck. Now, what do we want to do on this page? Let me come back to that. All right. So I've got a little pocket there. That's too big. That's too big, although I could cut that down. I could cut that down just a little bit because I like that. I'll see if I can do this without hitting you guys this time. Let's cut it down. Let's see if that works. It's perfect. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, off camera, I'm going to put some of this blue on the back so it's not stark white, yet you can still write on it. And then I'm going to take some washi tape, and I've got a whole box of blue themed washi tape that I had out the other day, and I never use this. So let's find something in here. Oh, how about this one? How about this one? And I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to hinge this little card. And you see I'm doing it again. I'm getting to the point where I'm working in a little 6-inch space. All right, so I'm gonna put this so I'm trying to get this on here straight. And it's easier said than done, let me tell you. I want to get it about halfway. There we go. And then we'll put it down in our little journal. Okay, and then that hinges, and then we'll put a piece on the inside to make sure it doesn't come loose. I like this little blue journal. Blue used to be my very favorite color, and over the years it's changed a little bit. I still like blue an awful lot, but I'm also a big fan of green. I really like green as well. All right. So there we go. And I think this little card still sticks up a little high on just this one side. I think the paper that I cut isn't exactly straight. So there we go. There's a little flip out page with room for writing in the middle. So that's the center of the journal. All right, let's keep going. All right, we have this little page. And I think on this page, I'm just going to make it a decorative little page. I'm looking at my stamps over here. I know you can't see them, but I'm looking at my stamps to see what I might have. Oh, you know what I could do? I have this one. It goes this way. I think I'm gonna ink it up. I ink it up just a little bit. And we'll just kind of put that in the middle with, what do we want to put with it? Something behind it. There we go. And I could leave the side open for a side tuck. Let's do that. Let's use these little stamps. Let's use these little stamps and let's glue down 3 sides. Come on. Having these little pins on top sure is handy when the glue gets stuck. So what are y'all up to today? I've got to finish up a few things, and then before I get started on a next big project, I'm going to do some cleaning in my room here because it is bad. It is bad. I haven't been keeping up with the, putting things back when I'm done using them, and it shows. All right, so there's that. And then we have a little tuck spot right here. We could put those little stamps in. And they're purple. They go with the... Yeah. These are a little bit taller. Let's put these in. All right, so we can put that in there. So this is kind of a stamp-themed journal. And then we come on this side. What do we want to do? Let's just make this another little writing page because it's right across from this, and we've got this here. So let's just put down some little flowers, and we'll just leave that as a writing page. And then on the back, what do we want to do on the back? Oh, I've got these little elephants that sure are cute. I could make that into a little pocket. Excuse me. We'll put a little bit of this blue around the edges. And then this is, it's not slick, but it's not matte either, so I'm gonna use my Fabri-Tac here just a little bit. All right. All right, so there's a little pocket. And in that pocket, what shall we put? Let's see if we have any other. That's going to be too big. Hang on one second. I think I've got some other pinhole stuff. Here's some little stuff. How about if we put this guy? He sticks out a little bit, but this little bee we could put in there. Come on. There, we could put that. And let's see if I have any other really tiny stuff. Nope. Maybe just the little bee. Maybe that's enough. And I've got these little... I think that's enough for that one. Actually, I may want to put this in instead. Kind of goes better with the... Nope, I like the bee. I like the irregular cut of the... Is that a bee or a house fly? I can't tell. It's either a bee or a house fly. And there's that. So that's... Now, do we want to put... I may come back tomorrow and just finish this up, and I think I may go ahead and sew this in. Ink around the edges and do something on the inside and backside cover. I've got that page there, that page there. So here's what we have so far. We've got our little book. I've got my little applique right in the front. And then we've got this little pocket with a little rose tag, a writing page. I have to do something here. I've got the little bunny stamp that makes a tuck tag, and then the little corner pieces there. This is a flip out. This is a little pocket. So I got a little extra piece on there. A pocket with a couple of little tiny pieces of ephemera in it. A page to do something with. And then I've got, this is a little side pocket here with some, come on, you know what I think I need to do on this page is put a little, something to pull it out with, a little tab on it, because it gets lost in there. Another writing page, and then we've got this little belly band with this little card in there with the bird and a bird's nest. Okay, that goes in there. And then we've got the back page, which is this elephant stamp and the little, I think that might be a housefly instead of a bee. I'm not sure. But that goes in there like that. Still need to do something on the back. So we're at 39 minutes, so I'm going to stop for now. And we will finish this guy up tomorrow in tomorrow's Art Before Breakfast. But I'm really liking it. And then I got to think of something to put on as a closure, because I've got a couple. And you know what I may do? I don't know. That applique is really bulging, and it's the pearls. I may cut those little pearls off and just leave it with the applique. We'll see, because it's making it really bulky. Everything else is pretty flat, but that one page you can see is really bulking it up. So I may take those pearls off of there. But anyway, that's my little mini journal. And we'll keep working on it tomorrow and get it figured out and finished up. And what a fun little project. All right, ladies and gents, if I have gentlemen watching, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in tomorrow's Art Before Breakfast. Bye.